Welcome to your Durham Region weekly news roundup for the week of June 1st to June 5th, 2026. This week, police investigate a violent stabbing in downtown Oshawa and an armed robbery in Bowmanville, while major community projects, infrastructure investments, and regional development plans continue to move forward across Durham Region. Let's get started. In public safety this week, Durham Regional Police continue investigating a stabbing in downtown Oshawa after officers discovered an injured man near Simcoe Street and Bond Avenue early Saturday morning. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds and was transported to a Toronto trauma center with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators are appealing for witnesses and surveillance footage as the search for a suspect continues. Staying with crime news, police are searching for a suspect following an armed robbery at a Bowmanville convenience store. Officers say a man armed with a knife demanded cash from an employee at a Circle K on Mearns Avenue before fleeing on foot. The employee was unharmed, and investigators are reviewing evidence while asking the public for assistance. In another police investigation this week, a 52-year-old Toronto man has been charged after allegedly attempting fraudulent vehicle ownership transfers at a Service Ontario office in Whitby. Investigators believe similar fraudulent transactions may have occurred elsewhere in the Greater Toronto Area, and the investigation remains ongoing. Turning to hate crime enforcement, a 53-year-old Clarington man has been charged with uttering death threats following a joint investigation by Durham Regional Police and Vancouver Police. The case involves alleged anti-Semitic threats posted online, and authorities say the investigation remains active. In another court case this week, a 65-year-old Whitby man has been charged with multiple counts of sexual assault and sexual exploitation involving a teenage employee. Police say the allegations date back to 2021 and are encouraging anyone with additional information to come forward. Moving to education news, the Durham Catholic District School Board is pushing back against potential provincial reforms that could reduce the role of elected school trustees. Board officials say local democratic oversight remains essential, while nominations for trustee positions are now officially open ahead of this fall's municipal elections. In community news this week, Whitby Public Library became the first library system in Durham Region to introduce a First Nations Reserve membership category. The new program removes out-of-region fees for Indigenous people living on reserves across Ontario and is intended to improve access while supporting reconciliation efforts. Continuing with community initiatives, Clarington has launched the Social Spoon Seniors Initiative, a new program aimed at reducing social isolation among older adults. Supported by federal funding, the initiative will offer cooking workshops, wellness activities, fraud prevention education, and social programs throughout the summer months. In active transportation news, Ajax has officially rejoined the Durham Meadoway preliminary design study. The move restores full municipal participation in the proposed corridor connecting Oshawa, Whitby, Ajax, Pickering, and Rouge National Urban Park. Regional planners will now continue design work on the future trail and green space network. Turning to recreation and sports, Clarington celebrated the reopening of the newly upgraded Soper Creek Park baseball diamond in Bowmanville. The $110,000 renovation included new covered dugouts, upgraded safety fencing, and field improvements designed to support youth baseball and community recreation for years to come. In infrastructure news, the Township of Scugog has approved more than $750,000 in emergency road repairs following a winter season that caused significant damage across the local road network. Crews will focus on repairing and resurfacing key sections of roadway in Port Perry, with work expected to begin during the upcoming construction season. Moving to retail and consumer news, Walmart Canada has officially launched Walmart Plus, its premium membership program, nationwide. The subscription offers same-day delivery, free next-day shipping, and bundled access to Crave streaming services as the company expands its customer loyalty platform across Canada. And finally, in economic development news, Oshawa Mayor Dan Carter has welcomed Ontario's new Defence Industrial Strategy framework. City officials say Oshawa's manufacturing base, skilled workforce, and innovation assets position the city to play a significant role in future defense-related investment, research, and job creation opportunities. That's your Durham Region Weekly News Roundup for this week. For full coverage of these stories and more local news from Oshawa, Whitby, Ajax, Pickering, Clarington, Scugog, and Uxbridge, visit allaboutdurham.com. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from across Durham Region. Thanks for watching, and join us again next week as we bring you more local stories, community developments, and breaking news from across the region. Bye!